And just like that, the Hawks are on top the NFC West standings, heading into a crucial stretch of games. Hello 12s, I'm Jen Mueller with a preview of the Week 13 matchup against the New York Jets, and another opportunity for this defense to assert their dominance.
The way they're playing gives us a shot to win every single game. They're really leading this team. They're leading the charge right now, and we love that. You know, that's how it always was here in Seattle. I know people always, giving the ode to the Legion of Boom, and we got some new guys, some new faces, but they're playing with that same energy.
Seattle held Arizona to just 6 points and less than 50 rushing yards. Eye-popping numbers, to be sure. Since Week 9, Seattle's defense ranks 4th in the NFL, allowing 16.3 points a game. They're the 5th best team against the run in that span, allowing just over 82 rushing yards a game. This week, they'll be charged with bottling up Breece Hall, who's dangerous as a pass catcher as well as a running back. His 20 explosive plays are tied for the 8th most among all running backs this season.
He's one of those dual-threat guys that can do it all. He's one of those players that you always have to account for.
His run after the catch and his breakaway ability is dangerous. So we play great players every week. You have a kind of a different plan of attack each week, but it's going to take all 11. We've got to take great angles. We've got to tackle sound. We've got to get to the ball.
As a team, the Jets rush for just over 87 yards a game, which means they favor getting the ball to wide receiver Garrett Wilson, who not only leads the team in receptions and yards, but is among the best in the league at yards after catch. In fact, Yak accounts for 47% of Wilson's total yards this season.
An elite player that moves. It's kind of like he can keep speed whilst moving, making people miss. He can carry on at the same speed, and that's very rare. You turn the tape, it's cool to watch.
One complicating factor in getting the ball to Wilson is Aaron Rodgers. The future Hall of Fame quarterback is completing just 63% of his passes and has been sacked 26 times. But those numbers don't reflect his playmaking ability to extend plays, or his knack for drawing defenders off sides.
It's hard to time things up, and he varies things a good bit and has command of it. And he's been around. He knows all the tricks of the trade.
The Jets' top 10 defense gets a lot of production out of Quinnen Williams. He ranks 2nd among all interior linemen with 6 sacks and 36 pressures. Now, those numbers are impressive on their own, but it is also the knowledge that Seattle has struggled at times to fend off pressure in the interior of the offensive line that is causing some problems. It's one of the reasons Geno Smith has been sacked 37 times, 3rd most in the league.
We've talked about the interior defensive line, but he's just so disruptive, and it's hard to get those guys doubled all the time. And when you do some things to get multiple people in his direction, then you're adding some stress at other points too. So absolutely, you got to know where we have a plan for that.
The weak spot in the Jets defense, the run game. New York allows 130 rushing yards a game. They've given up over 200 yards 5 times this season. And the Hawks see signs their run game is about to turn a corner.
The biggest part is that we ran the football when we had to. At the end of the game, when it was the most important, I thought we executed at our best. And I think that's the part that you got to build on, is that when we really had to have it in some critical situations, holding the ball for 8 minutes at the end of the game gives us a lot of hope that we're headed the right direction.
The Hawks play 4 of their 6 remaining regular season games on the road, but MetLife Stadium has kind of felt like home away from home for the Seahawks. They are a perfect 6-0 in that building. They look to add to that total Sunday at 10 a.m. You can find that game on Fox 13 or listen on the Seahawks Radio Network.